Good morning. I did the reading this morning at 7:34 a.m. and today is December 22nd, 2024. Yesterday was the solstice and today is a 2-2 day with the energy adding up to a 3-4 altogether, which is a 7. I am using the Mystic Monday tarot cards. Today is Sunday for the sun. And the crystals that resonate with this day are blue calcite, topaz, sunstone, amber, heliodor, citrine. And I, on a daily basis, wear malas that I create. And this is a bloodstone type of mala, green, and it is to remind myself to remain in my heart chakra. And what do we have here, and why might I want to be remembering my heart chakra? Well, we have a 5 of Wands, a fiery energy that is fixed and Leonian. It relates to the two cards, Arcana, World card, and the Strength card. And the Decan is the first Decan of Leo, the 5th house, which is Saturn. This is creating a time where we do feel under pressure. The strength of lust and power under the limelight. A quest for glory for all of us to observe. There's no victory here. We are witnessing a drama. The parts fully written long before this day arrived. We are told what a winner looks like. The writers, though, not terribly creative, using a formula that's rather simple in nature. We are taught to worship the winner as we are being cooked alive. We believed that what is happening is that we're to be nurtured in this situation, that very much like you have a mom and a dad and you grow up, you have people at the top that simulate that energy. But I think what we missed is that we're supposed to grow up. And as a result, this is leading to a critical time where we're growing more or less in a parasitic way that is causing us to have a mental health aberration. Saturn is our timekeeper. And what he did in terms of the mythology was he swallowed his own children. Our sun today in the 12th house, in the house of hidden enemies, in the house of self-undoing, is leading us to question what has occurred. We, as a result of a process, are experiencing a shocking revolution, fire and air. And together, it creates intellect and clarity. Yesterday being our solstice, driving awareness as we retreat for winter. It is important that you not act the fool and think you know something special. None of us truly do. This is a psychosis, many of us thinking that we have some special piece of information no one else has. It's simply not the case. What we know for sure is that we are alive as we know it. Thinking we understand things as they appear, likely not wise at all. It's time to be aware that there are things you're not aware of. And we get the 10 of Swords as our second card in our Decan book, which is going to relate to the element of air. It is a mutable sign. It relates to the two major arcanas of Sun and Lovers, and is the third Decan of Gemini, which is the Sun. This card is asking us to drop what is speculation. Stop filling in the blanks thinking you know something you don't. The many readers who tell you what is going to happen get it wrong because they, like all of us, have bias. And bias plays a role in how we see things. The twins are here, if you will, Gemini, this third decan, the Sun, to remind us that words should be chosen with great care. The less said, the less mended. It is shocking to think that your words right now could put you in a bit of hot water. If you've been vocal, you may want to be careful at this time. Enforcement could come in the form of a machine in the sky. And we need to question the nature of the way things are traveling. I realize this is a little codish, and you're going to just have to bear with me because I not only have said this, but I've believed this since 2016 and have been extremely careful as a result. As I now see words could be a way to recreate a form of slavery. Because if you are punished in a public way because you had no proper understanding that this day was coming, it could be quite a tragedy. We did believe at one time we had freedom of speech, and I'm not so sure we do at this time, and I'm not sure we have had for a while. We must work within our limits. You're not alone. Many of us are in exactly the same boat, and this too shall pass. I think one of the critical things that we were asked to look at in this process we're under is that we must learn to see we're not alone, that we are not a single body living in a single individual way, but rather we are a single body as one. You, me, and everyone else is one single body. And what is happening is if we continue to divide and then harm a part of our body, expect our body to go into shock and tremble in fear. And with that, remember that the earth itself is a reflection of us. So if we tremble in fear, the earth might tremble along with us. What are you manifesting in this way? With that, thank you for joining me for this Decan. Please like, share, and subscribe.